making Thursday, things we're making Thursday, things we're making Thursday, yeah. Things we're making Thursday, things we're making Thursday, things we're making Thursday, yeah.
Hey guys, I hope everybody's having a wonderful morning. Sorry. So, I am actually having to pre-record several videos. So, my time, it's May 15th. By the time you guys see this, it will be the last week of Thursday. And it will be the last May Things We're Making Thursday video. So, if you're not familiar with Things We're Making Thursday, it is a collaboration between myself and several other content creators, as well as a handful of people who are not content creators. There is a Facebook group that I will link down below in the description box. Sorry about my dogs. I will also be linking all of the channels that have participated. Now this is a year-long collaboration where a free pattern is picked, and then each of us make that pattern, and on Thursdays you get to see the progression that we've made. You get to see the different variations between each of the different creators, and it's been really, really fun. I've quite enjoyed it. May was the first month that I took part. Kiwi, watch my skin, buddy. Watch my skin. Hey, you better not bite me. But you need to watch my skin. I know you like this shirt, but you gotta watch my skin, buddy. Sorry, I've done lost my train of thought. May was the first month that I got in on this collaboration. So, I mean, if you want to participate, just shoot me an email or comment below, and I will get you added to the list of people that are participating. Now, the jingle that you heard in place of my regular intro, that was actually made by Jess and her husband from J Hook Magic. And she did a really good job, or they did a really good job. It's quite catchy, actually. Now this the month of May, the pattern was Gary the Giraffe, and if you've been watching, I'm sure you're probably tired of hearing about Gary already. Sorry, my dogs are roughhousing down below me. I'm sitting on the second story balcony right now, and they're having a good old time. Gary the Giraffe is an amigurumi pattern by Premier Yarns, and I will put a picture of him right. Yes, I know. Don't get all snotty with me. I'll put a picture of him up here. And if you've been watching for a while, you're probably tired of hearing about Gary. But when you guys see this, at the time of filming, I don't actually have next month's pattern yet. But by the time you guys see this, I should have received the email with next month's pattern in it. So, as complicated as that sounds, I am having to pre-record because I'm working a lot this upcoming week. Ow! Watch my skin. Watch my skin. Got to be gentle. Razor blade face. Yeah, gotta be gentle. Gotta be gentle. If you want to eat the shirt, eat the shirt. I don't care. It's got so many holes in it at this point, it doesn't make a bit of difference to me. Anyways, so, my first Gary the Giraffe only took me 2 weeks, but since the collaboration is supposed to run all month, I actually made 2 of them over the course of May. And some of y'all may have seen this one when I first, when I first finished it. It is a mulberry color with gray spots, and the pattern, Kiwi, you are hurting me, and you're gonna make me mad, and then you're gonna have to go inside. Yes, I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to the dogs. I'm gonna get you with this rag. That's what I thought. Chew on the other side. This side is raw and my shoulder is raw, and chew on the other side. I'm sorry, guys. I said chew on the other side. He's being a butt today. Here, maybe would you chew on the rag? Maybe. Just the flesh on my shoulder is raw, and I need you to take a break from the left shoulder for a while. I don't know what his deal is, aside from the fact that he really likes this shirt and he's constantly chewing on it. And I don't know if it's because it's pink or if it's cotton or what, but y'all can see, like, he has shredded this shirt, and it's in particular on the left side. But my skin is all scratched up and red and raw, and he's just gonna have to give me a break. Anyways, back to Gary the giraffe. So this was the first one I finished. Some of y'all may have seen him already. And I used a mulberry color, and I used kind of a silvery gray color. This, I don't know if you guys can see it very well. It's just a wooden tag that says handmade. I picked up a whole bunch of these in 2 different sizes through the Hobie Points Rewards store. They have some items there that you can only get through the Points store. So that was my first Gary the Giraffe, and I finished him the 2nd week of May. Now, my second Gary, with this one I used a 3mm hook, and I used some DK yarn that I usually get off of Amazon, which, if anybody's interested in those, they're little bonbons. I'll link those below if anybody's interested. And then I used a Knitter's Pride 3mm crochet hook for this one. Now, the second one, I used the same yarn, and I used teal for the body color, and then I used this, it's a yellow color. It's not bright yellow. It's kind of a, I would call it maybe like a maize kind of a yellow. I mean, it's not real bright. It's a muted yellow color. It's definitely a muted yellow color for the spots and the nose. And then for his hooves and the tops of his little horns, I decided to go with white. I thought these were nice gender neutral colors. And he's got the little handmade tag as well. But for this guy, I actually used the same yarn, but with a 3.5mm hook, which it would have been Knitter's Pride, but recently I lost my 3.5 Knitter's Pride hook, so I just found an old backup boy 3.5mm hook, which I've been using. Hopefully the new one will actually come in today, my new Knitter's Pride, because the boy hooks hurt my hands so bad. I've gotten so used to having that handle that when I work with, you know, when I have to work with a replacement hook, it actually makes my knuckles and my joints, the joints in my hands hurt really bad. But anyways, so these are my 2 Garys. I guess I got kind of a girly version and kind of a gender neutral version. And I don't know if you guys can tell how much bigger the teal one is versus the mulberry one. Let me see. I can't hold them up properly where you guys will be. I don't think you guys will be able to tell. There's not too much difference. I mean, yeah, if I stand up, you can tell when you look at their feet. You can definitely tell in the feet. But when I stand them up side by side, height-wise, there's not too much of a difference. There's not a noticeable amount of difference, really, in height. Let me see if I can get them to sit on their bums, which I know you guys can't see because it's off of camera, but so that's when I sit them down on the table. The green one actually comes out a little bit shorter than the purple one, but I use a smaller hook on the purple one. They're pretty similar. Oh, excuse me. One thing that I did do different is on the tails. If you look on the tail for this one, I looped those around in one big loop versus the tail on this guy, which each strand is put in a stitch individually. So that's how their little tails came out. I like this better, but the pattern actually called for it to be done this way, and actually there was the strands were only supposed to be 2 inches, but I think I got it a little long on this one. Actually, I think I got it a lot long, and I probably will need to trim that up, maybe. I don't know. Y'all let me know in the comments if you think I should trim up the purple one's tail a little bit shorter. Next week, by next week, I should know what June's pattern will be. So the first month, or the first week of June, I will let you guys know then what the pattern is. It's usually released, I think, the day after or the day before the last Thursday of the month. So, like I said, by the time you guys see this, I will have it, but because I'm pre-recording it, I don't currently have the June pattern. Right? May, June, yeah, May, June. June's next. So you guys, I mean, if you watch the other channels, if anybody watches the other channels, I'm sure you'll find out what the what June's pattern is through them. You can watch any of their channels. Not on this shoulder. Good Lord. Any of their channels, you could probably find out what the June's video is on time, but like I said, it's because of having to pre-record everything. Anyways, if anybody is interested, I am probably gonna put my little guys in my Etsy shop as soon as I get a replacement camera so that I can take pictures. Yeah, I'll probably put my little giraffes in the Etsy shop. I've got so much stuff that I need to put in my Etsy shop because it's been several weeks now since Kiwi broke my phone, and I have to go and get a new one so that I can take my pictures and whatnot and add stuff to the Etsy shop. But anyways, that is what I have for you guys for Things We're Making Thursday. If you guys, like I said, I'm sorry, I'm having a total brain fart. If you guys are still with me and you guys want to take part, shoot me an email. My email is in the description box, as well as all of my social media, my Etsy shop, all the participants for the collaboration, all of that stuff. I think I said all this at the beginning. Like I said, I'm having a brain fart. Anyways, and I will get you into the collaboration. It's really fun. I love seeing all the different variations that people come up with, seeing the different, just the different creative plays that people take on the same pattern. Because this pattern actually called for like a velvety, I think it was a weight 6 yarn. I did mine in DK. So, anyways, yeah. I will see you guys in my next video, and I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your Thursday. I'm not sure if I'm going to have a Friday video. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. We'll have to see. Anyways, thanks for watching, and please give me a thumbs up if you have actually gotten this far in the video. I know it's a little bit longer than some of my usual videos. But anyways, bye guys, thanks.